What's up everyone and welcome back to Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Last time we began our journey back in the Hoenn region by rescuing Professor Birch from the clutches of the evil Poochyena. And now we're here in Route 101 where we're going to be going after our rival May because that's what the professor told us. But first, our first Pokemon. Wurmple. Yup, it is Wurmple. I was trying to predict which one it would be, but we're going to send out our buddy Finn, who we just got to fight our first fight here, and hopefully take down this Wurmple. But I don't know why. I think I know in X and Y, I'm almost 100% certain that in X and Y, the very first Pokemon you run into will always be a Pidgey, and it'll be on the second patch of grass. So I don't know if in this game they did the same thing, like they made it so that you can only ever run into Wurmple, but I guess as I do my other playthroughs and play through this game more times, I'll probably figure that out and just be like, oh guys, look at that, you always run into Wurmple. Huh, who would have thunk it? Because in X and Y, you definitely always run into Pidgey as your first Pokemon, so I always thought that was kind of weird, especially if you're doing like a special challenge where you can only catch the first Pokemon, you know, you'll always end up getting that Pidgey, but in this game, it might be Wurmple. So I actually ran into a small technical problem there, but it's all good because we are on our way to Oldale Town. And I actually ended up running into a couple of other Pokemon there in Route 101, but it's not a big deal because they're Pokemon that we're most likely going to end up running into in the upcoming routes anyway. So here in Oldale Town, we've got the Pokemon Mart attendant guy, and he's going to show us a little bit around town because the Pokemon Mart is back. It is amazing. Look at it with its blue roof. You got to look out for it because the Pokemon Mart was absorbed into the Pokemon Center, I think when Pokemon Black and White came out. Like, ever since that game and then forwards, the Pokemon Mart just stopped existing. But now, it is back. The Pokemon Center is just for healing Pokemon. Look out for the red roof. And inside, there's a woman that will help you out. Have a great journey. Thank you, pal. I appreciate the help. So now that we are hopefully technical problem free, let's go ahead and explore Oldale Town. Now I actually found out something pretty cool while in between episodes that you can do here, and that is if you go up to the sign, we can find a cool vantage point kind of thing. It is really awesome. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, just like the camera angles they use are really cool. I love it. So you can get a bird's eye view of every town, I think by reading their sign. So it kind of works like the benches did in Pokemon X and Y, except here it's more like you just go up to the sign, which is, in my opinion, a lot better. But let's sneak into this house real quick and check it out. I don't think there's actually anything to do here in Oldale Town. Like, no people will give you any items or anything unless they've changed it up from the original games. I know quite a lot about this, especially since I just did a playthrough on Emerald, so hopefully I'll know where everything is, unless they change where some items are or trades and things like that. I should really know most of where everything is. So yeah, here in Oldale Town at least, there's really not that much change aside from the fact that the Pokemon Mart and Center are now separate. But then again, it was like that in the original games. They just switched that up from X and Y. I kind of thought that in these games, you know, since that's just how this generation has worked, and the previous generation, it wouldn't be like this. So let's check out the Pokemon Mart. We haven't been in this place in such a long time, probably since Heart Gold, Soul Silver were like the last games where we had a Pokemon Mart not combined with the center. Let me think about that real quick. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and the next games that came out were X and Y, if I'm not mistaken. Or not X and Y, Black and White, my bad. So yeah, every game since after Heart Gold, Soul Silver has had the Pokemon Mart combined in the center. So this is the first time we're in a Pokemon Mart. Awesome. But you know what though? Last episode, it was the first one, so I took it kind of slow. Now we gotta speed things up though, and we don't need any potions, because if you pre-ordered the game from whatever retailer, you could have gotten 200 of them. Unfortunately, I didn't do that, because who the heck needs 200 potions? Really, just think about that for a second. What we do need though is the Pokemon Center, and oh my gosh, look at this place. A little bug catcher over here, a gentleman over there, just people all over. I love the Pokemon Center. It just looks so awesome here. And now we got the lady of the hour. It is Nurse Joy, who's going to heal our Pokemon. Though her name isn't technically Nurse Joy, it's actually just Pokemon Center Lady. But you know what? It feels better when you give her a name, and that's what she's called in the anime. So we're going to go with that, even though that's not like officially your name in the games. It's just in the anime. Little known fact, except it might be a big known fact now, because ever since I figured it out, I just say that every time for some reason. It's just, it blew my mind when I find out that Nurse Joy isn't actually called Nurse Joy. It's only in the anime. Why can't we sit on this yellow block? We could sit on the other one. Wow, there we go. Look at that. You can sit on the pink block, but you can't. Oh, it's because you can only sit on it from a certain angle. Okay, I see what you're doing here. But like I was saying, episode 1 was the one where we slack off and took off I guess just really slowly. But now in episode 2, we're gonna speed things up and head into Route 103, where we're gonna find our rival May. We can already see her there in the distance, but we've also got a youngster here, and I'm not sure if he's gonna want to battle us. No, okay, never mind. Don't know if you are normally here. Press the circle pad slowly to sneak up close to Pokemon. They're less likely to find you while you're sneaking up on them. Awesome. I didn't know that actually had a utility, aside from, you know, looking creepy like, I'm gonna get you, May. I'm gonna get you. It's gonna be real slow, but I'll get you eventually. Whoa, I just realized we already have the running shoes. We didn't even need to get them. One thing that you can do in this, and I know this is dumb, because I'm just kind of dragging on the... I don't know. It's funny, okay? Look at this. It's like we're like running, but the animation is messed up. All you have to do is like gently hold down the circle pad and then spam the B button, like keep on pressing it over and over, and it looks like you're like hovering. I don't know why. I did this in the demo and it was funny looking. Is that Mount Chimney in the background? Whoa! May, tell me about it. Girl, sister, from another mister. Yeah. Look at that, that's the little pond that was in the intro of the game. Let's see. On Route 103, I found this Pokemon, and this one too. Oh, hey, Orange. Yeah, not like I was just standing here waiting for you to come talk to me. Nope, just chilling with my Ninja Turtle backpack. What's that? Oh, my dad gave you a Pokemon as a gift, huh? Well then, why don't we go ahead and have a quick battle? I'll give you a taste of what being a trainer is really like. Yeah! Fist bump for days with my girl May. That should be a thing. Fist bumps with May. I love him. I mean, it's not really... Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow it down, May. What are you trying to show us here? This is... No. Okay, it's just for Trico. We're good, guys. Just Trico. But we are going to have our first rival battle in this game. Might be kind of tough because they've actually given the starters Water Gun, and I guess for Trico it would be Absorb already. Or would it be Absorb, or would it be like another grass move this week? I don't know if there are any other ones. But it's kind of weird because they didn't used to have these in the original games. They would only have their normal move and then their stat lowering move. But now that they've got their, I guess, type moves, what do you call those? They're just whatever, they're elemental moves. It might make it a little bit tougher for us if Trico decides to actually use his grass move. But we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to worry about the fact that we're like slapping into his face, I guess, with our tackle, and it's doing way more damage than his pounding is. He's just kind of trying to slap us. Well, he's the one slapping. Yeah, we're just kind of running into him, and running into people usually tends to hurt them a little bit more than just getting slapped. I mean, it really depends. Maybe you're sensitive in your face and you're not really that sensitive to getting tackled. Who knows? I think Trico is pretty sensitive to being tackled though, because he is down and we are going to grow to level 7. Now, I don't know in this game when you get the EXP share. I really want to know that, because that is when I'm going to get the Beldum. Because right now you can download yourself a shiny Beldum from the mystery gift. So for those of you that were bringing it up, I will download that once we get the EXP share. I'm not sure if we have it already. I don't think they would give it to you from the beginning. So when we get that eventually, probably after the first gym, I'll go ahead and download that Beldum so that we can have him on the party and have him gain EXP. But I guess I'd better head back to the lab. Whoa, did you see her jump that ledge? That was awesome sauce, bro. I was thinking maybe we could like have a little zoom in into that pond, because this is like where the intro of the games take place. That is really cool how they like acknowledge that, because that is literally, yeah, the intro of the game. It's just like that little pond and it goes up and you see Mount Chimney. You know what's weird? Doesn't it feel like it's literally just like a cardboard back there painted? Like when you walk around, it doesn't look like Mount Chimney's actually back there. It looks like it's just like a painted cardboard. It's really weird. Reminds me of I think it's MGM Studios. I don't know if they changed the name or whatever. I think they did. It's like Disney Hollywood Studios or something like that. Anyway, that Disney park, whatever it might be called now, they have these streets that you go down. And then at the end of the street, they have like this big painting that makes it seem like the street keeps going on forever, but it's actually a painting, like an optical illusion kind of thing. But let's see if this dude still won't let us go over to Route 102, so guess we gotta go head back to the professor's lab because we are gonna go get ourselves a Pokedex. Orange over here, let's hurry back to Littleroot. Alright, I love Littleroot Town. The music there is awesome, so I do not mind at all heading back. And on our way back, we'll probably end up running into some of those Pokemon that I said. I did have a little bit of issues, I guess, and I ended up running into some Pokemon. So when we get the Pokédex, we might have a few that you guys didn't see in the episodes, but it'll be fine. We'll run into them eventually again, so it'll be totally cool. So I hear you beat May on your first try. That's amazing. May's been helping with my research for a long time, so she has a pretty long history as a trainer already. I think that settles it. I love saying the word long. And also, I have a Pokédex, so take it, buddy. Yeah, thanks, Professor Birch. You seem really happy about that. Well, not anymore, I guess. That Pokédex is a high-tech tool that automatically makes a record of any Pokemon you meet or catch. The girl May takes hers with her everywhere she goes. Whenever she catches a rare Pokemon and records its data in the Pokédex, why, she comes to seek me out wherever I am on the field and show me the Pokemon and people you will meet and the great expanse of nature that lies before you. Experience them both while you fill in your Pokédex. I'd love it if your world seemed wider than ever. Though I'd love it even more if you came back from time to time to show me what progress you've made. Arrgh, I'm getting the itch to get out and do field work again. Oh wow, Orange, now you've got a Pokédex too, just like me. What else are you gonna give me? Some Pokeballs? I appreciate that, May. I see you're the one giving me the balls here, and I really like that, you know? Because now I can go catch Pokemon, nothing else about it, that's all that I was talking about. The Pokemon and people you will meet in the great expanse of nature that lies before you! Alright, Professor Birch, I don't need your philosophies anymore, let's head out of here and go catch ourselves some Pokemon! I like that our character blinked right as we were going out the door, so it like froze and our character was just with his eyes closed while exiting. Uh-oh! We forgot to say bye to our Madre. Oh no. Did you introduce yourself to Professor Birch? What an adorable Pokemon! You got it from the professor. You can't even see it. It's in his ball. You can't do that, Mom. You are your father's child, alright. You look good together with a Pokemon. Man, you couldn't have brought the Pokemon out just for this little scene. Come on! We all know we missed that feature in Heart Gold Soul Silver where the Pokemon follow you and they're just teasing us now. Look at this. Mom is just like, yeah, we're never getting that feature back. Sorry, son. Don't push yourself too hard. If anything happens, you can always come home, honey. Oh, you don't want to save us some money in this game? No? I guess that was only a feature in Heart Gold Soul Silver, and then they were like, yeah, why the heck would your mom save you money when you can just go and spend it anyway? But I thought it was cool because she would like buy you special items. They should definitely like consider bringing that back, because I always thought it was a cool idea how your mom could randomly like, I guess, I don't know, it's like a, not a double-edged sword, but it's like a situation where sometimes you might get a really crappy item, so you'll lose out on your money, but I guess it's just optional, so I don't know, I think it's cool. This is from my dad. He said he forgot to give it to you before. Your Pokénav Plus has been updated, so now we have the DexNav function, and we're going to check that out because I'm really interested in seeing how the DexNav works, so we're going to use it to do some more Pokemon catching. You should use those Pokeballs. Alright, we're going to try this out because this is a new feature in the game and I'm really wanting to focus on all the new features. So we're going to check this out real quick and see what we run into first of all. Hopefully not a Wurmple, but oh, it is actually Zigzagoon. So since I didn't catch this guy, it won't say that I caught it, but I have run into one before. I ran into Zigzagoon and Poochyena, so that's why I said we'll more than likely end up running into both of them because they're really common Pokemon around these parts. But Zigzagoon is actually a really good Pokemon to catch because even though he's not that great, well, no, he's actually not bad at all at battling. He is also a really good backpack. And by that I mean he can learn a lot of HMs. So basically if you need to cut down a tree, Zigzagoon's got the scissors. If you need to smash a rock, Zigzagoon's got the fist to crush it. If you need strength to move along, Zigzagoon can do it. And even if you need to surf across the 7 seas, then all you gotta do is evolve it, and then you can surf across the sea with it. So overall, Zigzagoon is a really good Pokemon in this generation, so I would say if you are playing along, definitely always get Zigzagoon. He's just a really good Pokemon. And in honor of the very first playthrough that I watched of Pokemon on YouTube, like I've been saying, everything for me with this game is kind of all first. So the first playthrough of Pokemon that I watched was an old guy. He doesn't really do videos anymore. He's not really old either, so I don't know why I called him old guy, but he had a Zigzagoon named Scavenger, and that is what we're gonna name this little guy here. I like the nickname Scavenger as well because he's got the pickup ability, or at least I hope he's got pickup, which means he will randomly be picking up items as we have him in our party. So Zigzagoon is just, for a lot of reasons, a really good Pokemon to have around, but this one's got Gluttony, so it's not that great. If we had one with pickup, it would be better because we're gonna have him belong on our party anyway, so you know, it can pick up items for us, and then you check it every once in a while, and it'll probably end up having like a Pokeball or a Great Ball or something. You see that right there? There's a tail sticking out. There's a Pokemon hiding there. Oh, so she's gonna teach us how to use a DexNav. I like that. They're not even bothering with the little Pokeball catching tutorial. They are going straight for the new features. So let's see how we use this thing. Try getting closer, real nice and slow. Yeah, you like it like that, mate, don't ya? Oh, look at that. We creeping together. You're almost there. Slowly. Slowly. Okay, so I guess she wants us to do the rest of it on our own, but I kind of want to check out the DexNav thing. So I think if we hit this magnifying glass, we will see that there are 3 Pokemon that you can find in here. Zigzagoon, Wurmple, and Poochyena. Whoa, what the heck? Okay, so it's trying to find... I clicked on the Poochyena, which was the middle one, and now it's like, try moving closer. So we're gonna... Oh, try moving more slowly. Alright, there it is. I guess we just have to face the Pokemon. Huh. Okay, well, it's saying that he has Fire Fang. What the heck? A Poochyena with Fire Fang? Is that a normal attack that it gets? Huh. That's really cool. Alright, well, we're gonna try and catch this guy. So all you gotta do, sneak up on it. Sneaky little Pokemon. And now we're gonna get ourselves Bonsai. He's already back. Or she's already back. Hopefully it's a female, because then it can actually be Bonsai. Yes, it is. Bonsai is back. The first Pokemon to come back from my recent Emerald Nuzlocke. So here she is, as long as we don't somehow kill her. Look at that, it does have Fire Fang. I'm guessing this is a tutorial Poochyena, because I don't think normally with the Dex thing you can like immediately get Pokemon like that with special attacks and things. But I do know that the more that you use that feature, the crazier stuff you can get. So you can get Pokemon even with their hidden abilities, or sometimes I think you can have other crazy things aside from abilities. I forgot what it is though, but you can get some crazy stuff like higher leveled Pokemon, stuff with certain moves that you don't normally get on them by like breeding and things like that. And you can even get the hidden ability, which is what I was mainly saying. So there we go, we've caught ourselves the Poochyena, and I am definitely going to be using that feature a lot more just because it seems really cool. So I don't know, at least for completing the Pokédex and things like that, I've never actually completed the National Dex on like any games, so with these games, I'm really hoping to do that. So hopefully once I finish this main playthrough, I might start doing some like streams, aside from Wi-Fi battles, which I really want to get back into doing some Wi-Fi battles, because I know you guys really enjoy doing those, so we'll talk about it more once I finish the main playthrough. But for now, all we're focusing on is this getting through the main game, and then we'll focus on all that. Because I want to try to complete the National Dex as well as do some Wi-Fi battles. So there we go. That was amazing! I've been at this way longer than you, and I even have a hard time sneaking up like that without being noticed. Yeah, well, I'm about to sneak up on you, May. Watch out. Watch out, girl. I'm coming. Oh, that's it? Yeah, that was pretty amazing, huh, May? Alright, let's hit this Wurmple, though. It says nearly complete, so I guess if we run around here for a little bit, we might run into another one? I don't know exactly. I know that on the bottom screen, though, okay, there we go, it'll go away. It shows you how many of the Pokemon in the route you've already caught. I think they fill in once you've caught them. Not just once you've seen them, but once you've caught them. Because we definitely, Wurmple was the very first Pokemon we saw. And when you go into a town, look at that. It just has Oldale Town. Because guess what? There ain't no Pokemon in this area, bruh. Oh, okay, we can go back to the area nav, I guess. But yeah, Let's go over to Route 102 and check it out. This dude is done inspecting those Pokemon prints. It turns out they were my own footprints. Are you freaking serious, man? Are you stupid? Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna be mean. I'm not gonna be mean. I mean, the guy is kind of dumb. Whoa! Wingle's flying by. Oh my gosh, Zigzagoon. What's up, buddy? Let's try to hit him on the area nav there, and if we get up a little bit close to him, try moving slowly. Let's see if it'll pick up his scan. Oh, there it is. It is a Zigzagoon with the first move of Charm. I don't think I really care about Zigzagoon, though. Oh, that noise is kind of annoying, though. I don't like that. I wish you could, maybe you can turn off that noise? I have no idea, but now that we've made it to Route 102 and battled our rival for the first time, we are gonna battle the first wild trainer, and that is our boy Youngster Calvin, upgraded from Joey. Now he's up to Calvin Klein, I guess. I don't know. I mean, maybe Youngster Joey's still around. I think Youngster Joey is still around, but in this game, he might be up by like Fall Arbor Town, so we're not gonna see Youngster Joey for quite a while. But Calvin, though, is on point. Look at this, with the Zigzagoon getting that quick attack. Was that even a quick attack? I like that little zigzagging animation, though. That was really cool. That's why I like Zigzagoon so much, because it actually just zigzags in its animation, and it's a little raccoon, and I like raccoons, because I saw Over the Hedge, and that movie had a raccoon. I don't even remember that movie, honestly, but alright. It looks like we have found another wild one. Let's see what it is. I think it's a Pokemon that we actually haven't caught before. So as we ran into this grass, let's see what it is. On the outside, it looked like just, oh my gosh, it's Lotad! Lotad! Lotad's one of my favorites. I don't know if you guys know that, but Lotad, I love Ludicolo so much. And I was saying how I really wanted to use a Ludicolo in this playthrough, but because we're gonna have Mega Swampert, I think Ludicolo Mega Swampert might not be a bad combination to have, because Ludicolo can use Rain Dance, and then that can benefit Mega Swampert's Swift Swim. The problem is we would have two water types, but honestly, they have dual typing, so we would have really a grass and a ground type. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think of Lotad. I actually really like the Pokemon, so if you guys are interested, I will definitely keep this little Lotad around and see if we can use him. Now, as far as thinking up a nickname for this guy, though, the Water Weed Pokemon, yeah, sure thing. I don't know if those two things really go together that well, but what are we gonna name ya? You are literally, what are these things called? Lily pads? Oh, you're a boy, though. We can't call you Lily, so I guess we'll call you Mr. Pad. It's like Mr. Krabs, but he's Mr. Pads. Oh, I keep doing the wrong button. Should I do Mr. Pads or just Pads? I guess we'll just do Pads, because I don't really want to bother with going back. But you know what? We'll call you Mr. Pads in heart. And I think that might wrap up this episode, but I guess I already ran into this little bug catcher man, so we're gonna fight him. Look at him. He's trying to catch a cold right now. That's what he's doing, bug catcher Rick. What are you looking for? Catching some walkers? Rick! Oh, he's looking for coral. That's what's going on. Coral! About to catch me some coral. You guys know what I'm talking about? Do I just sound dumb right now? I don't know what. Sometimes something gets into me and I just start saying stuff and then I don't know how it actually sounds, so doesn't matter though. We like to have fun around here. Walking Dead is a pretty fun show, I guess. I don't really watch it anymore though. I don't know. It got kind of boring, to be honest. So I haven't really been watching it that much recently, but I guess maybe once the whole season comes out, I'll try and like binge watch it. Like, I'm really good at binge watching shows. I suck at watching shows as they're coming out, like for any show. But alright, now officially though, let's wrap up this episode. I will go ahead and try to skip over that last trainer. Whoa, this DexNav feature is freaking awesome though. Look at how many Pokemon we're running into here. Surskit, and earlier we ran into whatever his face is, Padsy. Oh wait, that's why I called it Pads. What the heck? Freaking Padsy. How did you just see us? What is going on? I don't know how that lady just saw us, but how could I forget about Padsy? You're not Mr. Pads, you're Mr. Padsy. Or just Padsy, actually. Padsy, I think I used Padsy, the Lotad, in a playthrough a while ago. I don't know when. If any of you guys remember, let me know. But I was going to end off the episode Guess we can't because this lass is getting in our way, but that doesn't matter because we are almost to Petalburg City, and once we get there, we will end up the episode because I think if we go near the gym, we might run into a little familiar face. His name is Dad. I mean, he has a real name too, but we just call him Dad. Those lasses look really cute in this game. And I just mean that in the most cartoony sense. Like, I don't know, just the portraits for all the characters look so cute. They're so cool. I love the art style in this game, okay? Leave me alone. I just really like it. It's really awesome. And if you don't agree with me, then it's okay, because we can all have our own opinions, okay? And we can also say opinions like that. Like with a literally O instead of just opinions. Alright, that is enough though. Thank you all so much for watching. In the next episode, hey! How's it going? Yeah. Look, up there. Check him out, Orange. It's a pretty little beautifly. Aww. Fly away, little beautifly. I'm about to cry. This is like when Ash lost his Butterfree. Those were beautifly, weren't they? Were you saying they're beautiful or beautifly? I guess it was like kind of a joke. Like, oh yeah, those were beautiful, right? But they were also literally beautifly. So maybe not. Maybe I'm just overthinking this. But our dad is indeed in the Petalburg gym. Maybe I should try to take him on myself once I train up a bit more. Oh, you're going to have to train up a lot more to take on our dad. He's the 5th gym leader. You're crazy, May. So now officially, though, that is the end. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like. And I will see you all in the next episode.